Good morning. Okay. Where do I start? Last night was horrible. I was so stressed out and so moody and so snappy, and everything pissed me off. For me, nicotine patches and gum on their own just aren't doing it. It's not enough to help me quit. I need something to inhale. I need something like a cigarette. And when I went to bed last night and when I woke up this morning, I thought there is no way I'm getting through today if my e-cigarette doesn't show up. I will have a cigarette. There's no way in hell I'm going to make it otherwise. But I don't have to worry about that. No, my e-cigarette did not show up. And no, this is not the one that went missing, but my husband showed up with this and a spare and a packet of refills for my rechargeable. So I'm a very happy girl right now, very, very happy. And he didn't even tell me he was going to do it. He didn't even tell me he was going to do it. He literally just took a break from work and brought them over, and I'm so happy he did. Today was going to be difficult anyway, but it's a day that I really need to be here for my mum and be supportive and not be moody Rachel going through nicotine withdrawals, and these have helped with that so much. Because today, I didn't think I was going to mention this in the video, today marks 27 years since my baby brother passed away. So obviously extremely difficult for my mum. I'm too young to remember much about it. I was too young at the time even for me to remember much about it now, but yeah, like I said, incredibly difficult for my mum, so I needed to be calm Rachel today, not moody Rachel. That can't happen. Last night was bad enough. Like I said, I was incredibly snappy, and I've had a lot of apologising to do this morning. But everything's okay now, and I feel calmer and happier now, and more able to be supportive now. And that is mainly thanks to my husband. So thank you, honey. I talked in my video yesterday about setting up a little reward scheme for if I can make it to 4 weeks, 8 weeks, 12 weeks. I know it sounds pathetic having a reward scheme, but I think for me it's going to be a great motivation to keep going. So I spoke to my husband and we've agreed 4 weeks I get one of the ear piercings I wanted, 8 weeks I get the other ear piercing I wanted, 12 weeks I get the first tattoo I wanted. Now all of this was supposed to be done on my wedding anniversary anyway, but I couldn't have the ear piercings done because I had an x-ray coming up, and I couldn't get the tattoo on our anniversary because I forgot to book it. So that kind of fell off to the side and it didn't happen. I do know what I'm getting and I'm very excited, and I'm probably calling to book it today, so it's booked, so it's definitely going to happen. Again, once it's booked, it's more motivation for me to do it, so I can't wait. And that's it for now. I will let you know how the rest of today goes. Yay, I focused. So I'm in a good mood, as you can probably tell. Not really craving a cigarette. I'm still using my 10 motives. Tried keeping busy, tried using my sewing machine, but it de-threaded, and I'm not very good with sewing machines. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, I'm taking it to my in-laws' house tomorrow and they're going to show me how to re-thread it. And hopefully I can go on from there. It sucks because my nan was a seamstress and she was really, really good. Like, my mum said she used to have her own boutique, and I just remember growing up and watching her make dolls' dresses for those porcelain dolls, you know, the ones that had the soft bodies but the hands, feet and head were like porcelain. She used to buy the kits and make them and then make dresses for them, and I remember growing up and like her house would have so many porcelain dolls in it, and I used to watch her sew. And she tried teaching me when I was a kid, but as a kid you don't really think it's important, like, to learn. It's not something you feel like you need to know, and I was definitely like that because I didn't pay attention, and I should have, and I regret that big time now because she's not around for me to ask, and it just sucks. I would have loved to have paid more attention when I was a kid, and you know, you can't go back, you can't change the past, so I've just gotta learn now, I guess. It's fine, it's been a year of learning for me, so I will learn a new thing by learning to sew. She hand stitched also, she didn't use sewing machines, but Mum said she used to use a sewing machine also. But she tried teaching me hand stitching, and yeah, I didn't want to know. Aside from that, the only thing bugging me right now is my fish tanks. Yes, I said tanks, I have two. A while ago I went out, I have a 25 litre tank all set up, and I went out and got 4 platies, and less than a week later one of them had fry babies. Took the filter out to clean it one day and something was squirming around on the counter next to it, and I was like, oh, that's a fish baby. It was really funny because I was frantically texting my husband, baby fish, and he thought I meant something was wrong with the fish, and I was like, no, I mean fish babies. Oh crap. Yeah, he enjoyed getting those texts at work, I think. But their tanks are filthy. Out of 7 fry that I found, I have 4 survivors. They live in a little tank next to the big 25 litre tank, and they're doing really well. The tanks are filthy though, like I said, and it's really starting to bug me. I can't stop looking at it. The big tank has a filter, but the little tank can't have a filter because they'll get sucked into it. As I said, that's how I found out they were there in the first place. And they can't be in the big tank with the others because they'll get eaten by the bigger fish, which isn't very nice for them. But I can't clean their tanks out, and I only cleaned them out like 3 or 4 days ago. But I've run out of TapSafe, which, if you don't know much about fish, TapSafe is a product that you can get to put in the tanks to make the tap water safe for them to live in. Hence the name TapSafe. But their tanks get really dirty really quickly, and the filter in the big tank is a huge filter. Once I've cleaned them out tomorrow when I get some TapSafe, I'll show you it. I'll show you the fish too. But it's not cutting it at the moment. The water needs changing as well. I don't know if it's to do with the light. I did call the place I got the fish from and said, look, the light's heating up the fish tank a bit, is that okay? And they said, well, they can live as cold water fish or tropical fish, so they'll be fine with either, so long as the temperature doesn't go above roughly 25-26 degrees and it's not changing suddenly for them, which it's not. But I didn't mention that the tank's filthy, and I'm worried it might have something to do with that. It could just be the fish, and I could just be being pedantic over it, but I don't like when the water gets dirty and the water's clearly like needing cleaning. I like when their tanks are nice and clean and you can see them. And I'm sure they like it when their tanks are nice and clean. Probably not, actually, no. They probably like eating all the algae and stuff, because there's a lot of algae in there at the moment, especially in the baby tank, because they can't have a filter. But yeah, I really want to get that done because it's bugging me, and I can get it done tomorrow, thankfully. But yeah, other than that, I'm having a good day. I'm having a chilled day. I'm catching up on YouTube videos that I haven't watched. There's so many YouTubers that I watch that I can't watch all their videos in one day, so it's nice to just have a chilled out day where I can catch up. And yeah, just relaxing today. I have this and I'm enjoying it a lot. It's a godsend. I'm not craving a cigarette at all. Okay, so I'm going to end the video here. It's been a pretty relaxed, chilled day, not much else has happened, aside from the fact I booked my consultation for my tattoo, which is for the 21st of October. And yeah, that's it. There's really nothing else to report. I'm a lot calmer and happier than I was yesterday. And I know that's thanks to this, so I can't wait for my rechargeable one to get here. And that's it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.